and welcome back to Libib's booktube channel. My name is Kayla and welcome back to another new Thursday video today. Today I'm going to be giving you some book recommendations for the month of October because the month of October is all things spooky and fall and happiness and everyone's excited because it's Halloween and stuff. With that being said, I have 5 books that I want to talk about today that I'm going to recommend to you guys that I think are perfect to read in the month of October. The first book being on the list is my favorite book of all time and movie and every single thing ever. I think it is perfect for the month of October, and that is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling, and this is the illustrated edition with Jim Kay, and I am currently reading this and I think the illustrations are just so beautiful and they just make me want to cry. I've only read 70 pages so far of this wonderful book, but my favorite spread has to be this so far. I love it. It is so aesthetically pleasing and just beautiful, and while I was reading it last night, it was raining and gloomy and it just felt like home. It felt like I had arrived at Hogwarts and I was ready to start my 3rd year, and I cannot recommend this book enough. Favorite book, favorite movie of all time. Keeping on trend with the favorites, the second book that I'm going to be talking about is one of my favorite books of 2017, and I recently read this book last month, and that is The Dreadful Tale of Prospero, A Fiendish Arrangement by Alexander Bracken. That title is so long. This book is absolutely perfect for October, and not only that, but it is a perfect read to read like the week of Halloween or Halloween if you have plenty of time. Just sit down and plow through this. This book talks about Prospero, and he has a demon trapped inside of him, all thanks to his great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather or something, and I just loved this book. The writing, we get Alexander Bracken's writing style back. It's very vivid, imagery is great. I also love the demon. He is very sassy and I love it so much. This book also has a lot of Halloween vibes and spooky vibes to it. I think that's what makes it perfect to read during the week of Halloween or of the day of Halloween. So since my top 2 favorite books have been announced so far in this video, another favorite-ish book of mine I'm going to mention. It's more for blood, guts, and gore if you're into that sort of thing, and that is The Merciless, but right now I cannot find my copy of The Merciless, so I have The Merciless 3, The Origins of Evil by Daniel Vega, and this book is bloody, gory, and nasty. It's supposed to be the prequel to The Merciless, but I would just recommend reading them in publication order since there are some spoilers in here. But this trilogy so far is just nothing but blood, guts, and gore and scariness, and I was terrified when I first read The Merciless. I remember I could not put it down, and I was reading it during the middle of the night and I was scared out of my mind. These books are great. I highly recommend the first and third book. The second book was, we're just not even going to talk about it, but I really loved and enjoyed the first and third book in the series. Also, other works by Daniel Vega, I think it's Survive the Night. I also like that one too, but it like went really weird and really bizarre. Like it went off the deep end, but that one is also a great recommendation for the month of October as well. This is just blood, guts, gore, everything you would want in like a Halloween type book. Our fourth book that I'm going to mention today is also on the trend of blood, guts, and gore. I haven't read it yet, but it is There's Someone in Your House by Stephanie Perkins, and this is on the same kind of page as the movie Scream. I have not seen it. I don't watch horror movies. I don't do horror movies. I do horror books, but not movies. Supposedly this is supposed to be like that. There's just someone coming and just killing a bunch of people. It's supposed to be bloody, gory, horror, and so I think this would make a perfect read for Halloween as well. And last but not least, it's another book that I just haven't read yet, and that is Zombies vs. Unicorns by a bunch of authors, and Team Unicorn was edited by Holly Black, Team Zombie was edited by Justine something. We have authors that include Meg Cabot, Garth Nix, Libib, Cassandra Clare, Maureen Johnson, Scott Westerfield. Those big names are in this book. I bought this back when Borders was still a thing, so that's been a while. It's been a while on my shelf. It's been a while since I've been meaning to read this book. I think this book is wonderful for the month of October because even though it's Zombies vs. Unicorns, there's a bunch of short stories compiled into this, and since the dawn of time, one question has dominated all others: Zombies versus unicorns. well, okay, maybe not since the dawn of time, but definitely since February of 2007. That day was the day that Holly Black and Justine began their heated exchange about the creatures on Justine's blog. And so I think this is going to be a interesting book because you have zombies and unicorns, and you always hear about zombies, but you never really hear about unicorns. So I think this would just definitely make a perfect book to read in October, also because zombies with like Halloween, and then unicorns are just like mythical beings, so it fits in with the theme of October. Well, anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoy those recommendations. What are you guys recommending to read in the month of October? Are you reading more fantasy books? Are you reading more sci-fi? Or are you reading some horror since it's that time of the year? Anyways, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and that is gonna be it for today's video. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful October, and I'll see you guys next week for a new bookish video.